Hello, water signs. This is going to conclude the monthly love energy readings for all 12 signs. So this is part 2. If you want to check your sun, moon, and rising signs, the other signs are in part 1. So first I start off with the earth signs, the air signs, and then fire signs. So you can check that out. What's up, Dara? What's up, girl? Yeah. So this is going to be the water signs. I'm going to start off, what's the first water sign? I'm going to start off with Cancer, Scorpio, and then Pisces. And then we're good. Okay. So Pisces, this is for you, sun, moon, and rising from your love energy readings. Or love energy for the month of November. Let's see what's going on with you, Cancers. Did I say Pisces? I hope I didn't say Pisces. I meant Cancer. I don't know. Cancer. What's going on with y'all this month? 10 cards, Divine Spirit, please. 10 cards for Cancers. Thank you. It has been a while. I haven't seen you on lives for a minute. Okay. Okay. All right. So you got equal balance just about with earth, water, and then you got some air. And then you got a few majors with one chakra card. So let's see. Hold on, sorry, I have to. Uh-oh. So, sorry about that, you guys. So you got the 6 of giving and receiving. This is the 6 of Pentacles. So I feel overall, this is you paying attention to what you're getting and receiving when it comes to love, or how you can contribute to love. I'm going to clarify this for you. Oh, thank you. And there you are. Chariot is Cancer. You got the Queen of Swords and the 10 of Cups. So I feel like this is you looking at what you're getting and receiving in love. Yeah. That's good. You got your priorities right. So no problem. The Queen of Cups, though, I mean, the 10 of Cups represents the emotional fulfillment. But this is you looking at what you're getting and receiving to see if you're actually getting that. You're being very analytical, very calculated, and watching, okay, to see if what you're getting matches where you're headed and where you want to be in life. Your perception of success, I feel. Then, as far as like what your challenge is going to be this month, you got detached. Okay. The detached card, I feel like, because that's a major arcana card, the challenge with you is kind of like, even if you get this revelation about if you're getting what you deserve in love, it's going to be not easy for you to surrender to it, that it's actually happening or it's not happening, and you need to just let go of what's not serving you. It's going to trouble you a little bit, but it's going to bring you peace, because she's releasing this dove. It's going to bring you peace. Surrendering is going to bring you peace. Even if you're saddened by this energy, that's the Justice card. Sorry. Let's see. 7 of Cups. Yeah, because Ace of Cups, you're going to see, it's either you're going to see the illusions behind what you thought was real and what you wanted. Because there's a dove. This is peaceful energy. What you thought was really giving you something really wasn't or isn't feeding you. And that's going to challenge you. For some of you, it's going to be that you have to make this choice. And with this choice, you're going to have to let all these other opportunities go, which it could freak you out. But just know this spirit is backing you with whatever decision you make, because you got the Justice card. The detached card actually is Justice in this deck. So You're being divinely protected with that. Dreams coming true. Okay, so you got the Knight of Cups. And this is past energy that's influencing you with giving and receiving. I feel like it's like you're really, really focused, or were focused on obtaining your desires and your dreams. And you want to see in what way can you obtain those things, or if where you're at is really fulfilling you and bringing you what you want, or bringing you closer to what you desire and what you want. The Three of Swords could have been like a disappointment. With this desire, with the Temperance card, you want peace. And it's like you thought you were, because this is Dove references, but the Temperance to me represent peace and compassion too, and forgiveness, emotional balance. For some reason, I'm getting though with this Cancer is that for some reason it's like you really want a peaceful resolution with somebody, or you want a harmonious connection, and you're giving people a chance to show you that, but they failed in the past, which is why now you're evaluating what you're getting and receiving, what you're giving and receiving, or what's being given to you. Okay. Throat chakra, this represents where you are in love or with the situation in the matters of the heart, if it's not a person. So throat chakra is about communication and expression in some way. This is you might have to, because you did have the Queen of Swords, you might have to tell people what you want. And not that it's a bad thing. I feel like you're just going to cut to the chase and be like, hey, this is what I'm looking for. This is what I'm wanting. And this could be with friends and family. You might feel like people take advantage of you for some reason, Cancer. And that's, yeah, the Two of Swords. You want to cut through any illusions and BS. Because you know there's some deception that maybe you, or not really deception, but an illusion that you might have upkept so that you would avoid getting hurt. Yeah. With the Nine of Wands. Because it would have shattered all of the hard work that you put in towards something, and all the love that you give people. Because I feel you guys are nurturing. Even if you're males, you guys got that nurturing, you know, just that open, warm-hearted love for everybody. No matter if it's your partner, whether it's your children, co-workers, your family, your bestest friends. You got that energy. And I feel like it saddens you to know that maybe these people aren't going to give that back to you or haven't been reciprocating this, and it might have been just like you wasting your time for nothing, because you got the Nine of Cups, and then the Nine of Wands is like the effort put into the Nine of Cups in the past. Where others are with you, this is the Lovers. So where this person is, or people are with you, that's the Lovers card. So with that, I feel like they really adore you. And that's not a surprise, because Cancers are really lovable people usually. I only know a few that are like some problem childs, but usually they're good people. And I feel like people adore you. With the Knight of Swords, they do want to hear what you have to say. Wheel of Fortune, it might be about time that you speak your truth with these people. Five of Cups, they might not like it, but for some reason I feel like they want to hear what you have to say, and what you might say may kind of stab them just a little bit, like hurt them. King of Cups, because they don't expect this from you. As the King of Cups, whether you're male or female, this is you kind of owning up to your emotions and your feelings, not being that soft, cushy side of the water sign. And I feel like it's going to shock some people. It might even hurt their feelings of what you say and how you really see things and how you feel about them. But it's long overdue. Spirit is guiding you to speak your truth, obviously with the throat chakra. Okay, what are your goals and intentions, Cancer? You got the Strength card, which is controlling this deck. So you want to take your power back. You do want to step up and face your fears. Okay, I'm going to clarify this a little more. The moon card. Every time I see the moon, I think of Cancer because you're ruled by the moon. But tarot says this is Pisces. I'm going to say this is you right now because that's what I'm getting. You just want to take back control of who you are, because Cancer is not just one-dimensional. No sign is just one-dimensional. We have different aspects of who we are and other influences of our own charts, of course, our sun signs, our moons, and all of that. But this is you. I feel like you want to embrace the unknown. It's kind of exciting to you to kind of step up and face your fears. Could be a stench of your ego playing out a little bit too, like, oh, I'm going to show them kind of thing, but it's pushing you. Okay. Dedicated effort. This is your suggested approach. 8 of Pentacles. With that, Spirit is telling you to really focus, or actually this is your focus, yeah, what Spirit wants you to focus on. So what Spirit wants you to focus on is what you're putting into the connection, because it's going to reveal something to you, or in the matters of the heart. King of Swords. This is going to help you with what you need to say. By looking at this, focusing on how much energy you put into the situation, and I feel like a lot of you have been working on this situation by yourself, where it should be more than one person involved, because it's got a couple back here. So this one person has this one vision, and it's like, where's the other person? This is going to help you say what you need to say. Okay. Suggested approach is balance. This is Cancer. Okay. Okay, so this is Sagittarius energy. Sagittarian energy, and then you got the King of Wands, which is Sagittarius. So this could very much be that you have fire in your chart and you need to tap into that fire energy to carry you through in some way, to bring balance. Don't come at people in a negative sense, but what you're doing is you're liberating yourself. You are freeing yourself out of this sticky situation or toxic patterns that you've been doing and taking your power back, saying the hell with that. But it's actually going to bring harmony and balance, whether it's within yourself or with others involved. Your biggest fear and biggest hope is the 7 of Daydreams and Decision, which is the 7 of Cups energy. I feel like what your biggest fear is that whatever you decide for yourself, because you feel like this can go so many different ways, you're afraid to rock the boat a little bit because you feel like maybe I'm not going to make the right decision. But your hope, of course, is that whatever you ultimately decide is right for you. So with the 7 of Cups, I always say that you got to feel everything out in your heart of what it really is. Don't allow your mind to deceive you, because sometimes it's like it looks good on paper, but is it really good for you? Is it really what you're wanting? The Queen of Swords. Again, this is going to be what you speak about. You got a lot of swords energy. 9 of Pentacles. This is you stating your independence. Whatever you choose is going to feed your independence and your ability, your power to express yourself. If it's not verbally expressing yourself, then it's how you choose to live your life and what you want for yourself that speaks. If that makes sense. 5 of Win or Lose is the 5 of Swords. This is your conclusion. It's going to be some communication, and it's going to be a little bit of a shakeup, or not everybody's going to agree with what you say, or it may be a shocker to some people, it may be painful, and it may be some people cut out of your life as a result. They may walk away, or it's just natural, but you got to follow your intuition and your guidance. The Spirit is encouraging you to take leadership, but come from a compassionate place, I feel. This is feminine energy, where you're male or female. This is you. You're a water sign. The Knight of Cups is you. And this is you coming forth with love. Regardless, you do got to have that power backing you and following your intuition and your guidance. Because it's like, this is a shake-up. Like, it wakes you up. It's like a pep talk from the Divine Spirit to get going and get moving. Okay. Let's see what your advice is. Cancers, a moon rising in Venus. What's the advice? Yep, forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moment. I feel like that's self-explanatory. I hope that that makes sense to you. I don't know if I really need to explain that message, but I hope that that was clear for you, because I feel like it's pretty straightforward. Sorry. I'm going to move on to, what's the next one? Scorpio. Okay. Sorry, I had to respond back to the text message. All right. Scorpios, this is your season, so I'm hoping the best for you. Happy birthday to Scorpios. Okay. All right, now let's see what the Scorpio Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus has for you for November. Let's see where you at in love and the matters of the heart. Where is the energies, divine spirit? 10 cards, please, for Scorpio. 10 cards. 10 cards. Okay. Got the Moon card, which is the confront card in this deck. Sadness and isolation. 3 of Swords. Joy and stability. Believe and succeed. Blossom. Trust. Rest and reconsider. Dreams coming true. Find balance. And solar plexus. Okay. So let's see, Scorpio. Overall energy is the confront card. So there is going to be some needing, a desire or a need to look into some things that set you back, okay? Things that maybe you've overlooked, because you want to get to the other side of whatever this is. You want to get past this, because over here, it does lie the unknown, but it's like you rather get out of this space that you're in, I feel. And being a Scorpio, you do want to dive deep into things. So even if it's a path of the unknown, it's like, it's better than where I'm at. It's better than this. Six of Swords. Yeah, you just want to move forward. So it's kind of like, I feel like you're up for the challenge. To like, this is growth to me. This is taking the opportunity to grow, to better yourself. So I feel like you just want to move forward, and like, if you got to confront this little thing within yourself that's holding you back, you're willing to do it. The Hierophant. This shows determination and faith in the self, and maybe even faith in spirit, I feel. Benita, don't. Sadness and isolation is the challenge. So the challenge for you, Scorpio, is the Three of Swords type of energy. Is you coming out of this? Like, you want to. I want to get out of whatever this rut is, whatever these triggers are. I want to get out of this energy. It's like you're kind of screaming inside, like, I just want to just get over this. The Knight of Swords. You might want to just tread forward and get past the negative thinking. You might even want to say something. Or just needing to scream. My throat chakra is clogged. You might want to scream or something. That's what I'm getting. Because it's like, it's like, I gotta get to this energy. I gotta get to, because this is the moon. It's the opposite of the sun, right? I gotta get out of this dark, unknown energy, because it's like, on the other side, it's going to be illumination. It's this positive energy. It's this light. It's this new, it's just like new beginnings, revitalization. And it's like the sun, it helps us. It gives us healing. It gives us power. At least that's what it's supposed to do. It's supposed to charge your energy. And I feel like that's what you're seeking. You're seeking that sunlight in your life. And if you look here, He's got that solar energy around him. That's where he's trying to get to. The past is relevant to your current energy is the Four of Joy and Stability, which is the Four of Wands. So this is an energy of joy and stability. It's got that solar energy again. So I feel like this is an energy that you're creating and that you believe in. In the past, this is what you've been focusing on, which is why you're so adamant about getting past this darkness. Three of Cups, Seven of Cups. So these are your desires and your goals. The Fool, you want this. You do want this, I feel, Cancer. Scorpio, sorry. You do want this joy and stability, and you feel very optimistic about it, and you're willing to do whatever it takes to get there. And this is like you looking at all of the possibilities of what joy and stability means for you. This is like you evaluating all of that in the past, and you're willing to face whatever you need to face to get there. As far as like where you're at with love in a situation and maybe a person, you have Six of Believe and Succeed, which is the Six of Wands. You are pretty confident that things are going to move in the right direction. You really do. If this is a subconscious energy or this is something you are aware of, your energy is focused on succeeding. Because you've been through a battle, and it's kind of like it's inevitable. If I'm going through a challenge, yeah, I've been through so much. I've worked my butt off. You know that eventually there's a completion to all of this. With the Tower, you might have felt like you've gone through the wire, and it's like, what else bad can happen? What else can go wrong? Type of thing. With the Strength card, you have built up a lot of courage and a lot of strength with this. I feel like it's like, what's the worst that can happen? The Sun. You want that. It's coming. It came out again. You're fighting for this, and you feel like it's inevitable that comes. Yep. You believe in it. So Blossom is where you're at, or where the other person is, if there's a person involved, or the other side of the situation. Blossom is the Judgment card. There's that solar energy again. Where this person is with you, I feel like this person may be a catalyst this month for you to really get focused on the things that you need to get right within yourself so that you can create this abundance. Like they're a part of your growth. I feel a part of the revitalization, the part of you healing yourself, having that confidence to move forward. This person plays a big role in this, because when you think of the Judgment, you think of the rebirth and awakening of dead souls. So you being that dead soul, this is like, I'm waking up, I'm coming out of it. And that's your challenge, but this person is working some energy, and it could be their higher selves doing this. I don't feel like they're really conscious of this. Maybe they pray for this to happen, or they're just doing this on a, on the higher self, their higher level self, if that makes sense. With the Trust card, this is the Fool. This represents your goals and intentions and focus. So the Fool did come out before in the other deck that I clarified. So you're willing to start anew, and you're wanting to take a chance and take a leap of faith. Your heart is open. You just want to get out of a dark period. You're very hopeful for love. Okay? Very hopeful. Where Spirit actually wants you to place your focus is rest and reconsider, which is the Nine of Wands. So your energy is like too pressed on moving forward, and you're burning yourself out, because it's like you're kind of in a mini hermit mode, and you need to focus on the things internally that need to be addressed and healed. The Shadow energy is that the main focus. That's the overall energy. You need to focus on that. Yeah. And then your approach, Spirit wants you to approach the situation with the Nine of Dreams Coming True, which is the Nine of Cups. So focusing on or approaching the situation is like you've already got what you wanted. And you kind of already doing that already. You're already doing this. So it's pretty much like keep up with your law of attraction because you are attracting what you want. Okay. Yeah, with the Hierophant, you're dedicated to this. You're not going to stop. Ace of Wands, you're still creating. The Moon card, that's Pisces. This is manifestation for sure. With the Ace of Pentacles, you're not going to stop till you get what you want. And I don't blame you because Spirit is telling you to approach it in that manner till you get what you want. You're close. Find balance is your biggest fear and your biggest hope, which is the Two of Pentacles energy. So it's kind of like you're afraid that maybe you can't handle all of this that you're taking on. Yeah, the Hermit. This spiritual work, this inner reflecting energy. Five of Wands. You feel like this is too much for you to bear. Yet with the Nine of Wands again, because the rest and reconsider is the Nine of Wands. So you feel like your fear is like you can't handle all of this. You can't do this. You're not ready. But obviously on the opposite end of this, you want to make sure that you're able to juggle the getting the spiritual lessons done, the healing, at the same time staying positive and optimistic about this and what you're manifesting and creating. Then of course the solar plexus come out. Nothing but solar energy kept showing up in this reading. So this person is really working with their solar plexus. Their inner power, their inner strength is on point, I feel. Scorpio, for you. You got the Three of Swords with the Ace of Cups. So it's kind of like as you work through this solar plexus energy, you're transmuting it and getting over the depressive energy that you've been dealing with because of taking on the healing that you needed to take on and overcoming any adversities or challenges. The Emperor, yep, taking your power back. Nine of Swords. I feel like this is you overcoming this, ending all of that. Eight of Swords. Yeah, I feel like you are really, you're cutting the ties. It's like no more. This is shifting negative thinking. And it's putting a stop to these fears. Like, I can't do anything. I'm stuck. You know, just want to scream out loud. I'm tired of where I'm at. It's like, no, I'm going to take my power back. That's where you're at this month. I'm going to face whatever I need to face. And I'm going to do it. Yeah. I really do feel like you've gone through some things. It's like some dark, depressive energies, like kind of feeling hopeless about your situations. And this month is like you saying, I'm just going to deal with this. Like, what's the worst that could happen? I've been through worse than this. I'm going to get what I want. And I feel like ultimately it's whatever joy and stability means for you, that's what it is. But it's this happiness. And it's like getting your energy back too. Okay? All right, let's see. What is your advice, Scorpio? Two cards flew out at me. You deserve love and romantic feelings. So your advice is to continue to follow your heart, knowing that you're valuable and worthy of what it is that your heart is calling out for and really ultimately wants and desires. Whether that's romance, whether that's just something you want in life. I feel like you're going to come into that awareness anyway. You got that. It's like with the solar plexus energy, it's like you believe in yourself anyway. You're overcoming your fears by that belief in self. And solar energy is revitalizing. It's powerful as well. It recharges you. So all of that other stuff that you believe is like you were working off of a low vibration, a low battery, and you needed to recharge yourself. So however you tapped into that solar plexus energy, I don't know. But what matters is that you're working with it. And it's helping you to transmute this energy of depression and helplessness. And it's helping you to get through the lessons even, smoothly. Rather than kicking and screaming. You're doing it. You're confronting it. So that's the Scorpion reading. Now on to Pisces, and that will conclude the reading. Yeah. Hold on, sorry. All right. No cards, don't fall. All right, Pisces, let's see where you're at. Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Sun, Moon, Rising. Oh, that's my mom's birthday. Okay, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus for Pisces, November. Love and matters of the heart, Pisces. Okay. Controller. Third eye chakra. Well-deserved reward. Just breathe. Just breathe. Isn't that a song? I don't know what I'm talking about. Feeling alone. Sacral. Rebuild. Share the love. Nurture. Seek. And we'll start the reading. Okay. So you got Control, which is the Strength card, and this represents your overall energy. So you are confronting something. You are in a position of power. You might not see it though. So I'm going to go ahead and clarify this, the overall energy. Okay. Death card. Scorpion energy. So around this time, you might have Scorpio influence. So I don't know if you resonated with the Scorpio reading, Pisces, but around this season is going to be a time where you too, it's kind of the same, that you come out of this energy of this depressive, lost and stuck and not sure of how to get out of the situation. All I see is darkness and whatnot. So let's see. Temperance. This is healing. This is the sign of Sagittarius. Could be about a Sagittarius, or it doesn't have to be. It could just be coming into balance and harmony within yourself and within the situation. Finally getting rid of this depressive energy. If some of you are heavy drinkers, and then you got the Ace of Cups at the bottom, you're going to say no. I feel like it's going to be real strong for you to be like, no, I'm not falling victim to that drinking habit again. Because this is you overcoming something that was a battle for you. Finally stepping up to it. So you got the third eye chakra. This is your challenge. Your intuition is a little fickle, or you just don't really trust it. Sorry. Oh gosh. You guys are funny. You're not supposed to be making me laugh. Okay. Okay. Third eye chakra. Let's see. Why is this going to be a challenge? Page of Pentacles. Because you're not... Okay, whatever spirit is sending to you, it's kind of like, what does this mean? Like, why are you showing me this? Like, what am I supposed to do with this? So it's like you don't really know how to, like, decode the messages that Spirit's giving to you. It's not really that you don't trust it. It's kind of like you don't understand it. Yeah. It doesn't make sense to you. Even though your intuition is, like, turned on, you don't... And this is you, by the way, right? Moon is you. Sometimes I get confused with Cancer, but this is you. You're on point with it, but it's like you don't know how to decode it. It's like you're getting it, but it's just like, what does that mean? Why are you showing me donkeys or whatever? What does this mean? Why does this number keep showing up on the TV? And it's like, you know what numbers mean, but it's like it's not adding up as to why they sent it to you and at the time that they sent it. It's like you're not consciously aware of it. You're either too focused on the material where spiritually you're not getting it. It's not making sense. So that's going to be a little bit of a challenge. Well-deserved reward. This is the Nine of Pentacles. So this isn't your this is your past energy that's relevant to your current energy. So with this is like, that's where that fighter energy came in, I feel. Because it's like you feel as though you've gone through a very tough battle. You've come a long way. You've evolved and you know it. And it's like, okay, well, I'm at this point in my life. Where's my reward? Or what's to come of this? You feel like what's to come of that? And with this is where the power came back in, and the needing to get balanced. Stop fooling around with yourself. Cut out ties that don't matter. Heavy drinking stops. Wanting that balance within yourself, if that makes sense. With the Just Breathe card, this is where you stand with love. And if this is a person involved, where you stand with them. Four of Swords energy, this is. So with that, Pisces, I feel where you're at is you're really contemplating some things with this person. If they fit. It's kind of what I'm getting to. Are they a part of the imbalance? Yep. Do I need to walk away from this? Do I need to step away from this situation? So that's what you're contemplating. You're trying to gather that information. You're praying about it. You might even be getting dreams to help you figure this out. Whether or not you're getting what you deserve in the situation or not. Or do you seek better or higher for yourself? Seven of Pentacles. It's all about patience. Whether this is you. Yep, and the 8 is elevating. So you might have had to step back for a little bit, but now you're back on it again. You're doing this inner work. The Tower. It's not going to be an easy process for you, this is, because there's something you're being guided to leave and move, like walk away from. Whether it's a person of this situation or just something emotional, some baggage that you need to let go of. Doing so is really going to shake some things up, and it's going to reveal to you what is imbalance. And if it's not an actual event that happens, it could be a part of your your meditating process, or you going within yourself, that these shocking things are going to be revealed to you. Yeah, dreams play a big role in it. This looks like an astral body to me. So it could be dreams. Where the person is with you, or the situation, the other side of it, is 5, feeling alone, which is the 5 of Pentacles. So this person kind of feels left out. You might have cut this person out because you might have felt at the time they were toxic for you. Or people, this could be multiple people. And they're kind of like feeling left out, feeling rejected by you. The Page of Wands could be a friendship energy, or could be a sexual connection. Yep, the Page of Cups. I don't know if like the communication stopped being fun or bubbly or romantic, like sexy or something. And that's where this person got the indication that you're cut off, or they're cut off. Not willing to play immature roles anymore, I feel, is another thing that they might be picking up. Like, oh, they're not, they're not into this. They've outgrown me or something. Or they might feel like they're onto a game. Let's see. 2 of Cups. The Emperor. So they might feel like either you cut off communication or it was them, but somebody felt like it was the right thing to do. Because this, to me, even though it's upright, it's like screaming like a reverse energy. So this is like separation by somebody's will, like someone else stepping in and doing it. Whether this is divine spirit or it's you or the other person, somebody stepped in and made it happen because they feel like it was the best thing for them, I feel. But this person is like suffering because of it. Why? Let's see. With the Empress. Because actually, you're the one in control is what I'm getting. They're not. They're the Knight of Swords. So they know that you're the one in control. Somehow it was like a low blow. Like, if I don't say anything to you or if I cut off communication, that will make me look like the big guy. But it really is making them look childish. With the sacral chakra, this represents your goals, focus, and intentions. So this is your passions, sexual desires, or it could just be, like I said, this passion, this strong energy, I feel is what you're seeking and what you're wanting. Let's see. Death card. So this is about, the death card is the Scorpion energy, and that's all about death and hidden things and sensuality. So really, you might want to get to the depth of this situation, what that might mean. Like, really, really get deep into the good stuff of what's going on underneath the surface with the sacral chakra. You're really passionate about finding something out, or something, whatever you feel is deeply hidden, you want to know what that is. But Spirit's telling you to focus on rebuilding. Rebuilding yourself, letting things go that doesn't serve you. You need to surrender. Okay? They want you to focus on surrendering. There's a deception that you got it all under control when you really don't. Even though this is your energy control and you're confronting things head on, but there's this deception that you really got it. Because if you had it, you would hear the guidance that they're giving you. You're blocking it off. It's like you're not hearing the messages. You're getting them, but you're not getting them. Like, it's not registering what the message is. And really what Spirit is telling you, there's a lot of things you need to release and surrender to. Just let go of your control. There's no need to focus on getting down to the nitty gritty of it, because it's going to be revealed to you. Once that tower falls, everything's going to be revealed. With the share the love, this is how you need to approach the situation. I feel like with some compassion, you might have resentment towards somebody. I'm sure for good reasons. But Spirit is like telling you to approach the situation with love. Because everybody in this situation is healing. Everybody, I feel, has like some sort of heart chakra block. And everybody's loving from the best of their ability. And I feel like you could try that right now. Even though you might not want to. This heart is hardened. But it's cracking. It's got the same purple energy coming out of it as this rebuild card does. So that might be the surrendering. You know what? Just open your heart and just share the love. And not necessarily that you need to just like give of yourself again, but it's like be open, have compassion and forgiveness, and start with yourself. Because a lot of times when we resent others, it's because we secretly resent ourselves, because we feel like we are the cause for why other people hurt us. Yeah. If you can like step up, honor yourself, honor love, honor truth, then these triggerings won't hurt so much, or whatever is triggering is actually going to show you what you need to heal, and the easier it is to overcome it. But your biggest hope and fear is nurturer, which is the Empress. Kind of feel like you're afraid to not love yourself, but you're afraid to see yourself up here. Because it's kind of like, feel in a way subconsciously you kind of put yourself like right here and this person right here. It's like, yeah, I know I'm above in some way, but not compared to you. And being the nurturer, the mother, the giver of life, this is humble. It's not wrong to look this way. And I feel like you want to nurture and love yourself. You want to see yourself as the shit. Excuse my language. But in some way, you're kind of feeling guilty about it because you're looking at it from an egotistical way, and that's not really what it is. You know, you're the giver of life. You're the nurturer. You're the lover. Page of Cups. You got to see yourself in your true light. You got to nurture who you are. You got to be comfortable with who you are. And I feel like that's what you ultimately want. But you're looking at it, if I own up to the fact that I'm the shit, then what will that make me look like? You know? And that's not really the case. And this is a part of you in your passionate, not only passion, but you overcoming a lot of different things. Once you start to put yourself up here, the more it's easier to follow through with your own goals, your own like nothing can knock you down. This person, you already are at that space where you're blocking out people that don't serve you in things. Like I said, I feel like somebody has a drinking problem. And I don't mean no harm by that, but that's what I'm getting. The Ace of Wands. You're almost towards the end of whatever this cycle is. I heard the word, is it treacherous? I don't know why. What does that mean? I don't know what that means. But this cycle that's like so depressing and so just like you're just feel lost in this, like just lost, but you know where you want to be and where you want to go. And you nurturing yourself and honoring who you are and what you want brings you closer to your goals. It's not making you look like this bitch or this asshole. It's making you more stronger. And it doesn't matter what other people think about you. Ace of Wands came out again. So take your power back. Seek is your conclusion. Go within yourself because there's messages that you need to be getting that you're not getting. You need to silence the mind. It's running crazy. This came out again. It's going to give you the next step. It's going to give you some sort of inspiration on what to do with the situation. Okay, so what's the advice for Pisces? Okay. Yeah. Free yourself from forgiving and learning. That's self-explanatory, right? You got to take back your own power. Get out of this false little trap, little cage that you can easily get yourself out of. And just open yourself to forgive. Forgive this situation. Forgive the person. Forgive yourself. Forgive whomever you need to forgive. Because it's like it's only holding you back. And you got somewhere you got to be in life. And it's not stuck in this crap that you've been in. But you can't, I always say, like, you gotta fight war with love. And it sounds so corny. Even the people, like, haters or your so-called enemies or things about yourself you don't like, fighting it with love instead of, like, get the hell away from me. Because that's what I learned. Even, like, with banishing negativity and evil spirits, send it with love. Because it's just, like, you're at a peaceful place when you do it. You're not, like, in a frantic angry place because it's like that energy's not going to really go anywhere. You're just conjuring it up more. So removing it with love is like, I can't dwell here because that's not my energy. I gotta go. So I feel like reviewing this from a loving space, forgiving whomever you need to forgive, naturally it's going to bring you at peace and the situation at peace. The easier it is you can move on. It's easier to just let go if that's what you need to do. Yeah. That's what I'm getting, Pisces. That is what I'm getting for you. Yeah. I hope that resonates. Much love to everybody. Yeah. Much love to all of you. And you're welcome, Daria. Yeah, I know Pisces have had it rough. Every time, like this whole year when I read for them, it's not been easy for you. I can tell. Not really any of the signs, but like Pisces for some reason, I have more compassion for some reason. Yeah, it hasn't been easy for you, so I understand. Yeah, and that's the conclusion. And it's not like you're looking at it as I'm a bitch if I'm looking at myself better than this person. And it's not that you're looking at them better than them. It's like you are not in the same energy space and you can't dwell together. And you are the shit. So it's like, if I'm the shit, I can't lower my energy. This person's in this energy that I just can't fit. I gotta go. And that happens even with your friends and your family. It's not that you think you're better than them. And that's why a lot of people stay in unhealthy friendships and deal with family members who are not meaning them any good, because it's like, I'm a sellout, or they're going to think I'm better than them. No, it's not that you're better than them. You're better than the energy that they dwell in. What they choose to deal with is not you. And even if they say you're a sellout or F you and all this other stuff, who cares? Because it's like, they're going to stay where they're at. That's where Spirit is showing you this. You already know this. I'm way up here. What am I doing? I deserve better. That well-deserved reward is I deserve better energy. That's what that is. So, all in love. Like I said, release everything in love. There's no resentment towards the other people. Okay? Yeah, and narcissists come in families. It's so sad. A lot of people are raised by narcissists, if I'm saying that right. But, yeah. You can do it. You can overcome it. No matter how old or young you are, you can do it. If you come across a certain message at any certain time, it's meant for you at that time. You're not late. Whatever. It's the divine timing that you're meant to hear it. Okay? Alrighty. Much love to you all, and I hope you guys have a great weekend. I'll be back for the general readings hopefully this weekend. I'll try to get those out for all the signs. See you then. Much love. Have a good weekend. Peace. Thank you, Sharice. Bye, you guys.